Hey everybody, it's Cool Kelly's Corner, and I am here with my right-hand man, B Vapor 9, and we are here going to interview an awesome desert rock metal stoner band from Phoenix, Arizona, 73 Libra. Hey guys, how are y'all today? I'm going to go ahead and
Really
let you... They're a two-piece, and that's even makes them more awesome. I love two-piece bands. Woo, love them. And I'll go ahead and let y'all introduce yourself guys again.
Opie, drums, and Earl, guitar or bass actually, and vocals.
Oh heck yeah! So how long y'all been a band?
Well, depends on how you look at it. We were in a band before, like 10 years ago, and that band dissolved, and then we just kind of stayed friends and stuff, and then I was like, hey man, I got this two-piece thing, let's try this out, let's see what's going on, and so we kind of picked at it for about, 4 years, right?
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome though when you play music so long and then you get back together and playing again.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. So y'all got y'all's new music? When y'all's new music coming out?
Well,
I know y'all have the songs on the Bandcamp. Have y'all written anything else?
The video for Crowmance should be coming out in the next few weeks, I guess. Next few weeks. The next single, not sure. We'll let the video kind of play out for a little bit before we release another tune.
The video is going to be awesome. The video will be awesome. We have a guy, my brother. He's Fat Cake Media, and he's done stuff with Power Flow and these different bands over the years in LA and stuff. Shot a bunch of videos for Source, these different bands. So him and JB, our friend JB, shot the video for us. So we got a lot of footage of us playing, but then we're mixing in kind of our video how we want it to look. So it'll be. What do you think is going to be a Crowman and what the lyrics are? Or leave it up to your interpretation of that. So
heck yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. Huh?
We shot a lot of footage for that. We have a lot of snippets that we want to put out, but we'll just put it out when the video.
Yeah, just do it all in one, huh?
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. And how have y'all been doing this whole COVID stuff? How's Arizona going with that? Y'all been reopening any venues or anything yet?
Yeah, there's
very slowly. There's like kind of a dive bar that's kind of opening up as far as venues go, but actually we've actually thrived in this because it's just like we've just kept rehearsing even though everything was kind of shut down. So it was like we kept rehearsing and then
we recorded our album.
And then we recorded, so we were ready to record right when everything kind of hit. And then everything just laid out great, and then we just kept rehearsing after that. So it was like, okay.
Yeah, y'all still keep moving along, huh?
Yeah.
And I think it's a good time for people to put their music out right now too, because that's why everybody's kind of listening, before
if you're not rehearsing in this time right now, then I don't know what's wrong with it.
Yeah, something is wrong. You definitely get your band together right now. Yes, definitely, most definitely.
There's no touring, there's no club dates playing. If you're not playing and releasing stuff on Bandcamp or whatever, you're doing something wrong. So
now's the time to get that merch up and all that stuff, the Bandcamp and music out, because everybody is definitely listening. I've noticed that, a big increase in people, listening to music. But it was just before they were listening too, but they weren't really, getting into bands, because I have a lot of people asking me, well, have you heard of this band? And I was showing bands, so, because I'm all about the underground bands. That's
awesome.
The most badass thing about our band? There's only two of us.
yes, that is awesome. See, I love the two-piece and the three-piece bands. And actually, my oldest son, Doom and Dom, he has a sludgy doom metal band called Ritual Caster, and we used to do, house shows and stuff like that before, all the COVID came along, and then that came along. So, I'm starting to slowly get into it, doing live streams and stuff like that, like single band ones and stuff, but we'll get it back, we'll get it back eventually and stuff like that.
Well,
And y'all got
How
your
we-
instrument. Go ahead.
Sorry. How we came up with 73 Libra is we've been in a band for a long time before, and he played upright bass with the bow and all that.
Oh,
And then-
awesome.
So we were in a band, Is the Edible, way before. It was more like rockabilly. We did little tours here and there. But this band, 73 Libra just came upon us because we're both like Libras.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
we're-
said. I bet you are Libras.
And both born in 73 and both like maybe 2 weeks apart from each other.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, he's 2 weeks
Oh,
older
that's
than me.
cool.
So
So
we-
y'all are destined to get back and play together.
It was more of a brotherhood, and we were always meant to play together. I think. Yeah, I mean, it just took this guy to figure it out.
I've been hounding him for years, so
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Earl already knew it, man. Like, I've been playing different bands and doing different things, but kind of had to focus more energy with this right now because I want to see where it progresses, and it's going good, man.
It's going good as long as y'all are happy with it and it's going the way y'all want. That's the only thing that matters.
yeah.
But you always got
you're-
to keep playing music. Like my son, like I've always encouraged him to play. You know, he's had band practice in my living room since he was young, and I just always encourage it because everybody's like, "You're letting him play," and I was like, "Yes, I am." Because
Oh yeah, that's a good mama, man.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
A good mama. Hell yeah.
So he's trying to keep it all in the family.
Hell yeah.
And then he introduced me to, you know, more bands, and I just start falling in love with all these bands. And we live around, I'm from Clarksville over here, Tennessee, and it's like 45 minutes from Nashville. So Nashville's got a bunch of bands, and, you know, so I've met a bunch of really cool bands, and I just like to spread all their music out.
That's awesome.
But it
There's
looks
a lot
like
of
there's a lot of cool bands out there in Phoenix, is there?
There's a ton of cool bands. I mean, our where we're located in here, you just see a little snippet of our studio. But our studio is huge. So we record here where there's like 3 other bands, but we're all, when I say 2 or 3 other bands, they're all like intermixed with everybody we know. So it's only like 7 people in the studio, but they're all different bands, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. And y'all play that desert, you know, I was noticing y'all's description too. I just, right before the COVID and everything came out, I just seen Truck Fighters. They played a show over in Nashville, Truck Fighters and Valley of the Sun.
My old band, when I was in Sounds Like Murder, we opened up for Truck Fighters.
Oh, did you? Yeah, they're really pretty cool dudes and everything, but that was like one of the last shows I played because I have a favorite band out of Nashville called Howling Giant, and they opened, and Valley of the Sun, and so it was a pretty good show. So
Yeah, the guitarist for Truck Fighters, he actually started his own little side band.
Yeah, that Enigma. What is
Yeah,
it? Enigma.
Yeah, so that photo that he's using on his Bandcamp page and all that was my brother took that photo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh,
so-
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So my brother was instrumental in like his side band that he's doing. My brother shot all the footage and did all that stuff with Fat Cake Media. So he did all that so the albums that they're pressing with him playing the guitar or whatever, that photo they used, my brother did all that photo. So.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So who's y'all's influences?
You go, Earl.
Yeah, well, I mean, mine range from, a lot of '90s stuff, but really what this brought out of me was I spent a lot of time listening to Caius.
Oh yeah, Caius.
Yeah, I've been picking apart Caius for like the last 5 or 6 years, and so a lot of my riffs, like, I don't know, I can't say they're not the same, but I can definitely pick up that
Yeah,
vibe.
you got that vibe, this Caius 5 off them, yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'm a bass player, but I'm playing with guitar strings too, so there's a definite Primus vibe that comes across from what I'm playing. What's the other one? There's one other band that I just kept listening to and just started picking up stuff from, but Just really listening to that kind of stuff a lot, and it really influenced me over the last few years as I was writing on the electric bass. So that's been huge for me.
I think my influences range is all over the board. I really love Clutch's drummer, John Paul. Clutch is like probably like the band I'm like in love with. Reed Mullen before he passed away for COC, and I got the pleasure of meeting him and setting up, like, I shared a stage with him, so I got to carry off his drums and like be all, oh, you're the best, you know. So Reed Mullen from COC, Clutch from Jean Paul, of course Bonham and all those other people.
Yeah, that's
probably
cool.
I like the funk with probably like Chili Peppers. So my thing is ranges all over because I'm a drummer, so I like a lot of different things. But probably I hit it really hard. I just like realized that from a buddy that told me that. So I didn't realize I hit that hard. So Chuck Biscuits from Danzig and all the different bands he's been in. So I kind of think he's probably one of my influences too.
Well, that's pretty cool. COC, yeah, me and my son actually, we met them together. It was about 3-4 years back, though, but it was funny. We're at the merch booth, and my son, I was like, well, what do you want? And she noticed, she was like, are y'all mom and son? I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay, you're going to meet the band then. So she called Pepper over there. It's like, look, it's mom and son. But me and my son, we've seen Red Fang. We got, you know, The Sword. We've been to all kinds of concerts together. We're concert buddies.
That's awesome.
And then he ended up having a son, and he named his son Liam Sabbath, so he's named after Black Sabbath.
Nice. Yeah, Red Fang and The Sword and all those guys. I mean, that's definitely like listening to them because we're probably pretty much the same age, and just listening to them play, like The Sword is like, man, I don't think they put out a bad tune.
Oh
Seriously.
no, they're pretty good. Yeah, and awesome live too.
Yeah, I haven't opened for them, but had an opportunity to open for them. But they're just awesome. Everything they do is cool.
Yes, yeah, right on. So we've seen them a couple of years back though too. They're pretty good, and we see them like in a little, you know, like Red Fang and The Sword and COC is in little small clubs, so that even makes it better. I love to go to the small clubs and see the bands.
Yeah, amen.
You can feel the music more, especially like the doom or the stoner. You can just feel it. It needs to be in a dingy little dirty club, you know.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. So y'all got y'all's instruments out. Y'all gonna play something?
We'll probably be sloppy. I don't know how it's gonna sound on there, but
yeah, we ended up having a rehearsal tonight.
Okay.
And it just happened to work out with you talking to us tonight. So
I guess we could play a little snippet or something.
Yeah, play a little snippet for us since you get your instruments out if you want.
You want to play?
I don't need to put you on the spot.
That's all right. Want to play the new one, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, we can play we'll play a new one that we're working on.
Okay.
So if it sounds like shit, we're okay with that.
Okay.
It's probably gonna blow up your eardrums here.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it sounds okay on your end. So.
Okay. thanks a lot. I heard it pretty good too through here.
It would sound better if we weren't like drinking way before that. So.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. You gotta have that. You gotta have that little bit of liquor or alcohol in you, some beer.
Our time's a little off. Trying to play it for a video and like the shit's like right in my ear here. And I'm not wearing ear protection.
So y'all plan on doing any shows and stuff when everything gets back to semi back to normal? Hopefully it gets back to normal.
Of course. You know, and everybody's got to play it by ear, and you know, everybody's opening up at different rates. So Phoenix, you know, we were kind of the butt of everybody's jokes for a long time because everything like this was like the hotbed. So they shut everything down. So yeah, we're just kind of playing it by ear. You know, like I said, there's like one club that's kind of opening up. They've been having some shows, but you know, people are like.
So tentatively December 12th.
Oh heck yeah, that's not too far off, guys. Not too far off.
No, if we don't play out live, we'll release the video and then we'll do something, and I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'm sure it's just like everybody else.
Well, it's really nice to meet y'all, and I appreciate y'all, you know, agreeing to come on here and talk to me and stuff like that. And I'm definitely going to spread the word of 73 Libra. And
thank you.
Awesome. I like your jacket.
Guys. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got. Look, it's tour right here. I need to retire it, but it's been a 2
You're
month
like the coolest. You're like the coolest chick. If I wasn't married already, I would totally marry you.
Oh, thank you. I don't even have a husband either. See.
Damn, Mike, you like COC and the Sword. You're like my perfect match.
Yes, I sure do. I love all those kind of bands. Well, thank you so much, guys, for coming out, and we'll have this interview up here shortly.
Awesome.
All right. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
See you soon.
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great night.
Bye.
You too.